Добрый вечер, мистер Кэпфелл.
Привет, Майкл.
Don't you know it's bad luck to drink alone?
Don't you know that it's customary to be invited to sit down? Well, look at you. It's all gone.
Yes, almost.
I hope that means your holier-than-thou hair shirt goes with it.
I just came to get an update on Ted.
Well, there is no update. Ted refuses to testify against Haley, and Haley says that she can't change his mind.
Yeah, Ted can be a lot more stubborn than people expect.
Oh, you would take it that way, wouldn't you? He happens to love the girl. And as cynical as I am about affairs of the heart, I find it all very humbling. Don't look at me like that.
I don't think it's just because he loves the girl. I don't discount that. It has more to do with declaring independence from Dad. It requires something of a grand gesture. You see, Dad never cared for Haley in the first place.
Few people have mastered the art of grand gesture as you have, Mason. In fact, most of us are perpetually sitting on the edge of our seats just wondering what's going to happen next. I mean, first the beard. What next? A nudist colony?
That's not a bad idea. But no, I thought this week I'd set my sights on the DA's office.
Really? I thought you were bored with that.
Assistant DA was a bit of a snooze, but head honcho is another thing altogether.
What's next? The Senate? Governor? What's the plan, Mason?
Does there have to be a plan?
You never showed the slightest interest in becoming the DA, even when it was offered to you months ago.
Maybe I just think the office needs a little shaking up. Some new blood. As a matter of fact, I was thinking of asking you to join the team.
Oh, dear. Come sin or sanctimony, you never lose your sense of humor.
Who's joking?
Mason, you and I have never, ever agreed on any issue. We've always been on opposite sides of everything, legal and personal. I don't want to ruin a perfect record.
Oh, come on, Julia. Don't be so rigid. You might enjoy working for me. Besides, if, as you say, I have some sort of grand design, you could end up in high places.
Where? Near the edge of a cliff, ready to jump?
Why don't you let me buy you a drink and we'll discuss it? Michael.
What are you doing way over there? With your clothes on. And after all, the night is young. The spirit's willing, and the flesh, well, what do you think? You know what the best cure for getting fired from a job is? An unemployment roll, you know?
I wasn't fired from my job. I was coerced into leaving. There is a vast difference.
Well, I think we should just be thankful that Cruz didn't cart you off to jail.
Were you worried?
Yes, I was. Why are you looking at that?
It is the key to proving a certain inspector was involved in an accidental drowning.
Look, why don't you tell me about it? It's obviously got you in a mood.
Do you care?
Yeah, I do. Hey, I'm not just here for the good times. I stand by you during the serious moments as well. You said your sister had a crush on Cruz?
Did I say that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't belittle her feelings. I don't know, but I did, didn't I? At first, she was so innocent then. She was. It was her first time in love. Changed everything. Her face, everything. She went from self-assured and graceful to clumsy, sentimental, buzzed up in the head. And I just had to be serious about it. I don't know. I never thought Castillo was half good enough for her, and I never said anything. I just stood back while she fell harder and harder. And it was more than a crush, more than a phase. Until it didn't even make her happy anymore. It just made her dead.
What exactly did Keith say?
He said he found the earring out at South Beach the day that Katie died, and that he thinks that the earring has something to do with her death.
Well, how could he have found it?
I don't know, but you know, Keith, everything relates back to Katie. He also said that he thought that you were responsible for her death, and I was just covering for you. It's ironic, isn't it? Look, I wouldn't have come out here, but I tried to reach you earlier, and...
Yeah, I know. Eden told me.
He held that earring right under my nose. I know he was trying to get a reaction. I don't know how convincing I was.
Don't worry about it. No matter what he suspects, he can't prove that it's yours.
Oh, of course he can. As long as Eden has the mate to it and the one that she had made. What if she puts them on and he sees her wearing them? He's going to ask her where she got them and she'll tell him. Those earrings have to be destroyed. You got to get them. Throw them away. Throw them out in the ocean or something. But I'm sorry. I know I have no right to ask you. But please, I got to...
Wait a minute.
This is not a rock, Mother. It is a bone. And this is a bone, and this is a bone. Discovered totally by accident and promising many more where these came from if Jane and I can keep digging.
Well, I hope it wasn't nestled under my petunias.
How can you talk about petunias at a time like this? I'm talking about a remnant from our prehistoric past.
Whose?
Jane and I have researched it, believe me. We've been in touch with Stanford, Columbia, Gregorian in New York, and we really feel that we're on the verge of a major scientific breakthrough. Now, if we can keep digging here, and, well, that isn't half of it. Look, if we can continue along this path, we have every reason to believe that we're going to piece together enough bones to put together an entire animal. And do you realize what that means?
It could mean that you would be digging up bones under Capral's petunias.
We're going to go over and talk to CC tonight.
He'll laugh you into next week.
Oh, that's beautiful. Makes you want to just camp out under the stars at night, doesn't it?
I don't know. I'm partial to a nice, comfortable bed without sand.
Oh, the truth comes out. I'm marrying a woman who's spoiled rotten. I'm so glad I spotted it in time.
Look at the part calling the kettle spoiled. I could just see you pitching his tent. My great outdoors.
You don't think I could, do you?
Well, let's just say I'm glad I have another option, right?
I just wish I could build you a house with my bare hands. That would be a fitting present.
What a very nice thing to say. But I already have a beautiful home. Big enough for children and the grandchildren and the great-grandchildren and the whole family tree, and that's the way I want it.
Don't get your hopes up about talking them in at night, because I think pinning them down will be tough since they're all grown up.
I know. Just as long as they have a place to come back to, they can wander as much as they want.
With both parents under the same roof.
Yeah.
Hope it makes them feel as good for them as it does for me. Too cold.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, Lena.
A little.
That's it.
Oh, baby, I can't believe we're almost to the finish line.
Well, believe it or not, there's no stopping it now.
For Gina, I just hate her cropping up around every corner.
Sweetheart, she hasn't succeeded in doing a damn thing except make a fool of herself. You can't change this between you and me.
No one can. I love you. I love you so.
You know something? The hardest part has been to get a pig-headed, short-tempered, tight-fisted pig-head to admit he made a mistake. Now that he did, it's smooth sailing, sweetheart.
I remember exactly where I was that day. I had a friend named Steve, and we were on his front porch playing cards, gin. And he got a call. I thought it was some sort of ruse so that he could, get out of paying his debts. And he got a funny look on his face. When he answered the phone, he looked at me and said, this is state police. You know where your sister is? I said, meeting somebody at the beach. He paused and said, a lifeguard saw somebody swimming far out, and they found somebody's shoes on the beach. They were Katie's, and I think it's blurry.
Keith, I'm sorry. Stay here tonight. Don't be alone.
No, I can't.
Look, I know I don't always say the right thing.
It's not you.
We don't have to even talk.
No, sometimes I just gotta go. It doesn't make any difference where. I just gotta go. You know?
Promise me something.
What?
You won't do anything crazy.
Like what?
Like anything.
Like... No, hey, I got plans, you know? Gotta whip myself into shape. I got plans. One of them includes you.
Which one?
Well, when you get yourself under that cozy Capwell roof, you're gonna make me corporate counsel to that machine, all right? Sort of like putting something away for a rainy day, darling.
All right. After tomorrow, there won't be any more rainy days.
Oh, this forced marriage might explode in your face. You might need a good lawyer.
A good lawyer. Yep, I just might. Let's see here. Gotta have something to practice on. Maybe this one. There's this one. Well, Cece, it's almost showtime.
Look, will you just stop this for a second and listen to me?
Well, I'm not going to stay here now.
She's gone now, and she's not coming back.
Yeah, well,
right?
you never know when some urgent something or other might just come up. You going to tell me what this rendezvous was all about?
It wasn't a rendezvous.
All right, forget it. Forget I even brought it up.
Listen, you act like you think I knew she was going to be here. I don't even know how she found out we were here.
Yeah, well, if you want to find somebody, it's real easy. All you do is think up an emergency, and then you're there. Yeah, I should know. I thought up enough of them when you were with Santana.
Eden, it's not the same thing.
It is to her.
She doesn't have to invent emergencies to come and see me. That's not her style.
Oh, don't kid yourself about her style, okay? You think she's too elegant enough to do whatever it takes to get you?
Hey, that's not what I meant.
Look, what she shows me and what she shows you are two different things. I don't have any illusions here. She is prepared to put up a fight.
Are you kidding? She's going to waste her time with a lost cause like me?
Open your eyes. Honey, you aren't lost. You're just temporarily misplaced. If she hangs in there long enough, she'll get you back.
That's crazy.
No, what's crazy is what happened here tonight. That's what's crazy. She comes to a undisclosed private location purely for the purpose of us being alone and undisturbed. And she does it to test you. That's what she does. And what was Cruz going to do? Was he going to yell at me, throw me out?
Is that what I was supposed to do?
Well, you were calm. You were reasonable. I mean, if I were Victoria, I would take that as a sign of encouragement.
You know, I don't understand what could possibly have been gained by me flying into a rage before I even know why she was here.
Fine. Fine. Yeah,
Speaking of which, you know, she wouldn't have actually had to come and be here if you would have told me in the first place that she wanted to talk to me.
You want to bet? Oh. I'm sorry. How foolish of me. It was my fault.
Okay,
Bad girl.
Look, and I'm not saying it was your fault. Let's forget about this. We went to a lot of trouble to make this special here for us. Why don't we enjoy it like we planned?
If you don't want to be stuck here, I suggest you come with me on the boat. Now.
See, we have found some bones.
You already told me about these bones, Lionel.
I know that I've said it before, Cece, but the point is that we dug them up totally by accident, but there are many, many more. Probably some under your very feet.
And they're fossilized bones. We haven't been able to pinpoint the exact age yet, but we'll be getting help with that soon.
Miss Wilson, I don't know how long you know this gentleman, but he has flights of fancy. His dog probably buried those bones 2 days ago. He thinks they're real.
See, Jane is a student of archaeology and paleontology. We know enough not to be fooled. We've seen enough specimens. We know this is the real thing.
Yes, in several instances, we've been able to free the fossils from the surrounding matrix to a great degree. They've been sent to 3 separate labs for chemical wash, and they'll be able to verify our findings.
Certainly fascinating. Do you have any idea what kind of an animal they might be from?
Oh, there are many possibilities. Probably a seismosaurus. But, you know, if we find other bones, it could turn out to be another sauropod. We're not sure yet.
Well, I hope you're not expecting any diagnosis from me. The only bones I'm acquainted with are attached to people and stakes.
Cece, what we need from you is something else. Just to hear us out, and then we know you're going to be willing to help us.
It's quite obvious from what we've dug up so far that the rest of the skeletal remains of this creature are buried on your property. We want your permission to excavate.
Good night, Lionel. Miss Wilson.
Cece, this is your chance to become a part of history.
And your chance to come in with a bulldozer and decimate my property just so you can come up with a few dusty old ribs to put in a glass cage.
Oh, no, Mr. Capo, believe me, that these will be more than a few ribs. This is going to be a major find.
Oh, I doubt it. At least not until I join that unfortunate creature myself. So once again, good night.
Cece.
I'm telling you, you're off limits to this property above and below ground. You understand that? Get out, please.
Surely you're not happy with your career as it is.
What career? I've been sentenced to 6 months as a public defender thanks to Keith Timmons.
I can change all that.
Thanks, but no thanks. I don't mind it all that much. You, however, are another story.
I'd be willing to bet that a major change is exactly what you need right now, Julia. Been in a rut, haven't you? Your work, your life...
Don't practice psychiatry without a license. It's punishable by law.
You know I'm right.
All right, to write about one thing. I would prefer to be in something a little more meaningful.
Something or someone?
Suffice to say, neither is you.
Julia, where are you rushing off to? Has our hobgoblin boy wonder driven you away?
I would ask you to defend my honor, Keith, but I'm afraid it would just take too long to explain the concept.
Yeah, I bet. Capel, well, looky here. A new image. Don't shave a hair for me. Has anyone appointed you yet acting district attorney?
Soon enough.
Well, then it's just a hop, skip, and a jump until you're placed on the ballot as the only candidate who everybody knows, right?
That's a good idea, Keith. When I need a campaign manager, I'll give you a call. Right now, I'd be very interested to know the real reasons why you resigned.
Oh, me too. I can't wait to hear.
Personal reasons aren't real enough, huh?
What, you wanted to spend more time with your cat? Catch up on your crocheting, perhaps?
Well, this comes under the heading of privileged information. But believe me, if I ever needed 4 sympathetic ears, you swell folks would be the first people I'd go to.
I can't stand it when he's sentimental.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's been a pleasure.
I think it could be something you said.
I don't know. Don't go. Sit. Listen, Mason's one thing, but you I can talk to.
You can, but I really wish you wouldn't.
Oh, no, listen, I gotta plan my life. I just lost a job. I gotta figure out what to do with my life.
Don't open up a charm school.
No, I was thinking about going into personal law, corporate law. I can't go alone, though, until I build up some trust. So I thought maybe I need a partner.
A partner?
Yeah, I thought a female partner would be perfect.
Don't say it.
No, come on, 50-50, right? You'd have the freedom of your own law firm. Really, come on, I mean it. You'd be a good lawyer.
Gee, this must be my lucky day. I can't figure out which one of you tickles me more.
Hello, kitchen, furniture. Didn't expect to see you all so soon.
Why don't you try to relax a little bit?
I really don't feel like relaxing, to be honest with you. I think I want to do something. I want to get out of here.
And do what?
I don't care. Anything. I didn't expect to be home so soon. I'd just as soon not be.
I think we got some things to thrash out right here, don't you?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I just sound like a broken record talking all over the place. It's the same discussion.
Well, apparently we haven't gotten it right yet.
Not tonight.
It seems to me that tonight is where the problem is.
Look, I don't want to rehash this anymore. We are so busy talking about having a relationship, we don't have time to have one. We see differently about things. And I don't want to keep hammering it into the ground. All right?
It would be, except that you're still angry.
Yes, I am. But I really don't think arguing with you is going to make it any better. What I really want to do is I want to get dressed, and I want to go out, and I want to have a good time.
All right, if that's what you think will work, fine. I'll do that.
Ratio.
What is it this time?
I need to know if you talked to her.
I think that's for me to work out in my own time if I decide to.
What's to decide? If Keith sees those earrings, he's going to start asking questions.
All the earrings prove is that you were on South Beach. It could have been a week before Katie died. It could have been a month.
Keith won't believe that. And what happens if Eden sees the earring that he has? He's going to start... She'll ask questions.
Now, Tori, I am not going to let Keith hurt you. But I'm not going to run around here in a panic starting to hide things either. Now, you are going to have to let me take care of this my own way.
Okay, what are you going to do?
Every time you come here, it makes it harder for me to help you. Do you understand that?
Do I talk to?
I don't know, but you can't keep coming around here. Eden can only be expected to take so much.
I am so scared.
I'm sorry. You're going to have to trust me. You're going to have to leave now. And you can't come back here again.
What? Mason? Is that you? Yes, I seem to remember.
Do join me, Gina.
Oh, dare I? Well, I suppose it's safe. And rather reassuring to know that you're back on a bar stool where you belong.
The difference is this time I'm not going to overindulge.
Oh, but Mason, you have to overindulge in something. And if you're going to insist on keeping that chastity belt fastened so tightly, life could become downright unhealthy.
Gina.
What?
Was that little vow of chastity you made more than your wanton little soul could bear? I mean, you didn't even last out the day, did you?
I took a solemn oath. I mean, we're like married people. Dead married people.
Our souls may be as one, but what about the body count?
Speaking of weddings, where's the happy couple?
I don't keep tabs on my father, Gina, or the bride-to-be. Lo and behold, you do seem to be in luck.
Oh, well, I guess my clean living is starting to pay off already.
No, Gina, you're not getting away until you tell me what you're up to.
Oh, Mason, have another sip of your drink. You always told me never to waste good booze. Since you shaved off that beard, you almost look naked.
Gina.
Yeah, once we get a lawyer working on this, we ought to be able to make some headway with it. There's got to be some kind of a precedent for getting CC to make his property available for the public good or something.
You do not know what these past few days have meant to me.
Yeah?
And after all those droning professors and endless books, I finally feel the past come alive in my hands. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you for your enthusiasm. You know, it's been such a long time since I've been hopeful or excited about anything.
Not since your wife left?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
You know, I was looking around. There don't seem to be any pictures of her.
Oh, I put them all away.
I was kind of wondering what she looked like.
Well, there's a photo album over here.
May I look?
Sure, go ahead.
Ooh, wedding pictures.
That's Augusta.
Oh, my gosh, she's beautiful.
Ah, you should have seen her when she hit her stride. You ought to see her now.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I guess I ought to talk about her more, see? if my children were here, awake and probably tell me to stop sulking and brooding and get it out in the open. You and she are about the same age, I guess. You remind me a little of her. That's nice. It keeps me from missing her so much.
Listen, I've been running around accusing you of trying to set me up with pills. I mean, now I know for sure whose brainchild it was.
It's all right. It's all right. Forget it.
Listen, I've been making things hard for you ever since you showed up in town. I've gotten us off to the wrong foot.
It's okay. I don't dwell on it.
I guess it's just every time I see you, it's a painful reminder of Katie. She had a reason for writing those letters, you know. When I said I wouldn't look at them, I don't suppose it occurred to you that they were reminders to me. I don't doubt that you were angry, hateful things. But you don't know how much hurt she had and why. But you wouldn't hold it against her.
Well, I certainly don't hold anything against her now. You know, I'm older and I think I understand.
No, you don't understand. You think she had a crush on somebody that didn't care if she was alive. That's not how it was.
Well, does it matter now?
It matters to me. It matters to me that somebody knows and understands what happens. Please, let me show you Victoria. Let me take you to South Beach, where Katie died.
What's in the bag?
This?
That.
Nothing much.
Where are we going with it?
Look, Mason, usually I love being followed, especially by you, but...
I'm not in the mood, Gina. What are you doing here?
Well, you could come up to your father's bedroom with me and find out.
No, Gina, you're going to tell me right now.
Well, I wouldn't ask you to do anything indecent. We could take that down tomorrow.
Gina, come back. Gina!
The car is just outside. We can be at the beach in 10 minutes.
No. I don't want to go there. Besides, it's dark. We couldn't see anything.
We don't have to. It's a feeling that comes over you when you're out there. But it brings you back in time.
I don't want to go back in time. Anything that you have to tell me, you can tell me right here.
Not so much the telling. Please.
All right. Fine. I'll go.
Thank you. You just paid for my drink.
Hello, Keith. Victoria? You seem to be covering a lot of ground this evening. Is it my imagination, or are you following us wherever we go?
We were just leaving.
Why don't you introduce her to another restaurant? She doesn't seem to know any place but this.
Eden, why don't we just go?
Boy, it doesn't take much, does it, Eden? All a woman has to do is get in the near vicinity of your man, and your claws come out, clinging to a man who obviously has no intention of going away.
You think it's just a coincidence that you seem to be popping up wherever Cruz is?
Yeah, maybe this isn't the place for this discussion.
I didn't intend this to be a discussion, but Eden can't seem to leave well enough alone.
Listen, Vicky, why don't you leave us alone?
Be delighted.
Just a second. Where are you taking her?
What?
Just none of your business.
It's all right. Really.
Look, let's get out of here.
No. We just got here. I'm staying.
Eden, please,
Look,
don't...
what do you care where she goes and with whom? Her and Keith, they make a perfect couple. He's a sadist, she's a masochist.
You know, she wasn't exactly dying to go off with him, in case you didn't notice.
No, I didn't notice. I guess I didn't look as closely as you did.
Keith doesn't even like Victoria. He never has.
Well, then why don't you go run after them and save her from herself?
I don't want to go anywhere right now but home with you. Please?
Well, there's nobody stopping you. I think I'm just going to stay at the hotel this night.
Suit yourself.
You better hurry so you can catch her before she tumbles into bed with him.
falls asleep right away. Now, he usually reads a little or watches a little television. So I brought him over a movie I thought he might like.
How about some milk and cookies, Gina? He might like that, too. Gina, what is on the tape?
Now, if I tell you, it wouldn't be a surprise. And I so want Cece to be surprised.
Right into another stroke, no doubt.
No, this is a good surprise. He'll like it.
Not if he knows it's from you.
Well, since you're here, you could do me a big, big favor.
Oh, no, Gina. When your plan backfires, as they always do, I want to be as far away as possible.
Mason, all you have to do is sign this card, saying that it's a wedding present from you.
No.
Mason, nothing's going to go wrong. It's a movie, just as it appears to be, for Cece's viewing pleasure. Now, it's a funny movie. You see, it's kind of a joke. But you always used to love a good joke. And you used to love a lot of things.
And where did it get me?
Well, you survived, didn't you? So did I. What is it about you?
Can't be my aftershave. I'm not wearing any.
No one else has ever made me feel like that. Maybe it's that you always pretend not to care. And when I kiss you, I feel your heart pounding just as hard as mine.
Maybe I'm just not too keen on being discovered and murdered in my father's bedroom.
Come on, Mason, you don't scare that easy. That's not for you.
Where did you dig up this land grant, Lionel?
Well, for once, my trusty home filing system paid off. Of course, I can't always find my socks.
Some of the clauses are in Spanish. We're going to need an interpreter.
Ah, to the rescue.
Lionel, this is technical stuff. Legalese is hard to decipher in English, let alone Spanish.
Let's see. The state will reserve the right to recover such relics or objects as have some historical significance. Huh?
Does it say anything about a full-scale excavation?
No, but come on, Julia, this has got to be something to start with. I mean, Nathaniel Capwell had to have signed something very similar to what my great-great-grandfather signed.
Well, I ought to find out if it's still a valid clause. It's pretty vague about what they consider significant.
Well, if you discover buried treasure at the bottom of the ocean, you don't necessarily get to keep it. I mean, the government always has a say in this kind of thing.
You see, Jane has a point.
Well, then maybe Jane should be your lawyer. You are old enough to have passed the bar, aren't you?
Don't worry, Julie. We're not going to jump the gun. You do your research, and when you're good and ready, then we will hit CC with the news.
I don't doubt that the state has some legal recourse, but do the feds come first? And maybe they don't need any more dinosaur bones. Don't worry, I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Okay. I appreciate you coming on such short notice.
Can I give you a lift, Jane?
Oh, yeah, I guess it is a little late.
It is a little late. You really shouldn't work her such long hours. There are these things called child labor laws. Bye.
Probably not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Well, you better. I got a lot for you to do tomorrow. Go on.
Oh, I know. I can't wait. Good night.
Well, I guess I better turn in myself. I've got a long day.
Don't do it, Lionel.
Don't do what?
This excavation business, it's dangerous.
Oh. Come on, Mother. I'm not afraid of CC.
I didn't mean that.
What do you mean?
Just do as I say. Now, don't pursue it. And don't ask any questions.
I don't understand.
You don't have to. Please, I ask very little of you these days. You might at least grant me this one request.
Oh, wait a minute, Mother. I am on the verge of what could be a major excavation of the 20th century, and you're asking me to turn my back on it?
That's just it. Turn your back on it. If you don't, you might regret it all your life.
No.
What are you doing?
Forget it. It's not worth it, Gina. I don't care to reenact one of the blacker moments from Capwell history. Besides, you made a vow of chastity, remember?
So did you. So So we both lied. So what? You know no one's going to walk in on us. They're all Cece and Sophia are out dancing the night away.
Gina, will you let me go if I sign your card saying the present's from me?
Did you really? Okay, thanks. Fantastic. Now, just write, much happiness, love, Mason.
I think I could have come up with that on my own, Gina.
Oh, Mason, you can be so wonderful sometimes.
Gina. You ought to know to quit when you're ahead.
What are you doing?
Thought you were going to spend the night at the hotel.
And in the meantime, what were you going to do with those earrings?
Oh, I was just thinking how ever since you got them, things haven't been quite right.
No, you weren't. You were going to carry out one of Victoria's commands. She told me she wanted me to get rid of them.
And what did you say?
What do you think? Obviously, our answers were different. I came here because I wanted to swallow my pride. I wanted to smooth things over, and this is what's going on?
I've never understood why you wanted to wear them in the first place.
I never understood why you cared.
I don't. Tori does. I'd like to respect that.
Well, that's tough. How about respecting me? They're mine. You gave me one, and I made the other, and she said it was okay. And I can wear them anywhere I want, starting with my parents' wedding, and I don't give a damn who sees them.
I don't know, it was like she was blind after that. She couldn't see that Cruz was stringing her along. That's when she started writing letters, saying crazy things in a frantic effort to keep from seeing the truth. She literally didn't know what she was doing.
I know.
First I was shocked like everybody else. I didn't understand, but then, I had 5 years. I began to piece it together. Not just what Katie was thinking that day, but what had happened. What happened wasn't what people thought it was. You want to know how I know?
How?
Oh, man, I was furious that day. I couldn't believe she swam that far out with anybody noticing. But then I found out someone noticed. They asked that person, and she said that Katie was all right. She was just fine. And after they took her body away, I came back here to make sense of it. maybe this doesn't mean anything, but the person who lost it maybe knows something about that someone or about who she was meeting that day. Someone was responsible for her death. I think it was Cruz. You understand why I have to pay him back?
Wipe that look of consternation off your face, darling. It's very effective. I'm not buying it for a minute.
I'm telling you, I heard voices here. I really did.
Sure you did. And now that I'm up here checking things out with you, I could probably just conveniently avail myself of a comfortable bed.
I am shocked. I am just shocked that you would think I would get you up here for ulterior purposes. But since you're here, what was it that you just said?
Oh, I just said that maybe, I could just lie down and rest my feet.
And now pronounced as man and wife.
Get over it. No.
What? No.
No. Now that I've concocted this scheme, I've got to stick to it. Nothing. What is that?
What?
That.
Oh. Say. Formation?
What do you think it is? A wedding present?
That's what it looks like.
Look, the red light's on. Looks like it's ready to go. You think there's anything in it?
We don't want to find out.
Those confounded mosquitoes would stop biting.
I just got 3 at one time.
Today in Gawa. Tomorrow I do.
Stay with TV 10 for the Daily News, named the outstanding news organization in the Mid-Atlantic region. Make the Daily News your source for complete and accurate information. Tonight at 6 on TV 10.